good morning to you too, Rozak. I think that's what you meant to say, but here we are. We're going to have a conversation about this comment. First of all, no, I don't need to reconsider anything. What I need is for men to stop telling me what I need. And that's what all women need, is for men to stop telling us what we need. We know what we need. We know what we want. That's number one. Number two, you are absolutely right. Women are on the losing end of dating these days. And it's not because men are done with dating. It's because women are done with men. We're done with the quality man who stops showing up for the dates. We're done with the men who are not looking to be an equal in the relationship, but they're looking for someone to take care of them. They're looking for someone to pay half the bills plus do all the housework. We're done with men taking advantage of us. Men are done with dating because they can no longer manipulate women to get what they need or want. So no, don't tell me what I need. I don't need to reconsider Diddly Squat yet. But thanks for popping by.
When it comes to men, I feel disappointed. Okay, that's the only way I can describe it. I feel disappointed. I feel like women so often make me feel proud. So often when I'm speaking to women or a group of women, I feel inspired. I feel impressed. But when I'm speaking to men, I feel the opposite way. Disappointed, unimpressed. You know what I mean? Uninspired. And I don't even mean this as a man-hating post, though I hear how it's coming off. This is the honest to God truth. What's that about?
Smart women do not listen to men, because every time you have a conversation with a man, he's always going to go against you anyway. He's never going to agree with you. Even if you said like Michael Jackson is the greatest artist in the world, he's going to say no, he's not. He's going to disagree with you. So smart women do not listen to men. They are independent thinkers and they do what they want when they want. And they don't let men change their opinions on anything, okay? Because everything that they say is just going against what you say.
I'm not gonna lie, it was the worst thing ever growing up and realizing that men are losers, bro. And not in the way that like they don't have money or like cars or houses. It's like the way they think, the way they speak to women, the way they treat women, the way they mistreat women actually. And just like their view of the world and their mindset is just like so off. Like, I don't know, like I feel like as a young child, as a young girl, we're raised to think that men are just so strong and the saviors and like just supposed to like hold us up, but they can't even hold themselves up. Matter of fact, they expect us to do it. No, I'm through. I'm cool on it. Bye.
There are not enough good men on this planet Earth for you ladies to constantly be talking about them. Back it up. You're not getting one. These cycles are all we got outside.
This one's for the guys. Do you guys like not shoot your shot with women in person anymore? Because I did go on this date with this guy that I met with on Circa, and he was great. He was, good looking, had a good job, like we had really good conversation. But he literally told me that he wouldn't have the confidence to go up to me if we were at a bar, which I don't really understand because he is a good looking guy. Like I don't understand why he wouldn't have the confidence to do so. So is this like a universal thing? Do men just not approach women as much anymore?
Okay, so if men don't approach women anymore, then how to tell if a guy wants to be approached by a girl? Do you guys give out like little signals, or you just make eye contact, or you just stare at people? Like, what do you do? Let me know in comments.
So half of men from the ages of 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person. And more than 70% of young women are waiting or desperately wanting men to approach them. So obviously we've got a huge problem here. And the fear of rejection, we hear a lot about rejection, but what about the fear of the what if? Don't you think that should be bigger than the fear of rejection?
All right, so this is a genuine question for all the men out there. Can you guys explain to me why men don't approach women in public anymore? And before anyone starts fighting in my comments, yes, women can approach too. I know. Everyone relax. But I'm talking about like real life flirting at the gym, at a coffee shop, at bars, at ShopRite, like actual human interaction. Because the amount of eye contact happening lately with absolutely zero follow through, insane. Like, sir, we've made eye contact 6 times in Wegmans, and now you're examining pasta sauce near me with deep concentration. just come talk to me. And honestly, I feel like meeting someone naturally in real life is so much better than the dating apps. Dating apps feel like everybody's exhausted, everybody's performing, everybody's talking to 14 people at once. Meanwhile, in real life, people will clearly be interested in each other and then just walk away. So I genuinely want to know from the men, what changed? Are you worried women don't want to be bothered anymore? Is it fear of rejection? Did dating apps completely destroy everyone's ability to speak in public? Because I don't think attraction disappeared. I think everyone just got too in their heads to act on it.
Guys don't want to approach women anymore, and with good reason. You see all this stuff online. Men aren't taking no for an answer, and women are saying they're afraid of guys. They're creepy when they just come up to them. And so men are like, I don't want to be lumped up as a creep, so I'm going to stop walking up to women and asking for their number. You see women saying, why don't men approach us anymore? Well, I think the real issue is women are asking, why don't the men I find attractive coming up to me? Because let's be honest, if she doesn't find him attractive, she is not interested in him coming up to her. She wants the guy she likes to talk to her. So the ball is in the women's court. Ladies, if you see a guy you like, you might have to go up to him. Just show that you're open to communication. Ask for the time, directions, a recommendation of a book if you're in a bookstore, just to let him know that you're open, and maybe that'll encourage him to talk to you. Because let's be honest, you don't want every guy to talk to you, just your type. What do you guys think?
I made a video saying if a man doesn't chase women, what does he chase? Dick? It was a serious question, but then a bunch of angry men got in the comment sections, wrote their opinions, which is completely fair, which is completely fine, but now it's my turn. So when I say chase women, I'm sorry for not being more specific. I will take full accountability because I know when talking to men, you have to be very, very specific. So I know this, I should know better. But what I really meant is being more persistent, deciding, you know what, this is the woman I like, and if she doesn't text me back, then I'm gonna send a double text, right? I'm gonna do a little chasing because she's the woman, and I'm not gonna sit up here and try to match her energy because she is a woman and I am a man, right? So maybe if I don't get a text back, instead of waiting, call her. Maybe I could show some consistency. That's more so what I meant. But because I know men are scary creatures that do scary things to women, I know why it got blown out of context, because when you guys hear chase women, you think of actually chasing down a woman that's showing absolutely no interest in you and wants to be left the fuck alone. The second comment that I saw that was very common is that you guys don't chase women because you're chasing money. And all I'm gonna say about that is you're a fucking liar. And even if you are, chasing it, a lot of the comments I saw is like, oh, well, if a woman really likes you, you don't have to chase her. Well, the money must not like you then, because it's fucking running way faster than you ever could.
If American men stay any longer in the States, they will be lonely forever. Girls are getting stricter and stricter every single day. You heard of this movement, no ring, no thing? Oh, they're not gonna even have sex with you before marriage, let alone before you spend some on them. And you have two choices here, right? So you don't want to jerk off till the day you die. So you either raise your standard and improve financial situation, or you can go to other countries. For example, top choice, Russia, Ukraine. Think about it, we have wars, we have crisis all the fucking time. Who dies first, man? Probably best time for you to swoop in and wipe someone up. They have standards too, but they will go way easier on you than American girls. Oh my god. They just want a gentleman with 7 digits. It's not a rocket science.
The passport bros ain't gonna like this one. Y'all are legit slaying me in these comments, because how many of these men, American men, are now waking up to the fact that it's not only this perception of black women being gold diggers, now it's extending to other groups of American women in general. So now they're going overseas to go and find a wife, thinking that those women aren't going to be concerned with their pockets too. And immediately no. You're an American going overseas thinking that you're going to find a docile, submissive wife, and you're going to do it without her running your pockets. You think you're going to do that, go over there, not bring any resources, and think you're going to find a woman that's going to be feminine, fit, friendly, submissive, all those things?
It is, oh my God, I'm like cracking up. Yo.
Another thing I've noticed by being here in America with dating is that you guys just don't like each other. Like, men say they would rather date internationally, and women say they just not impressed with the guys here. I've spoken with both, and you just guys don't like each other. And I think that's a massive problem. If you don't like the people in your own culture and in your own country, well, like, I don't understand why you guys are so nice here. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But again, like, the standards are blurred. But yeah, you guys just don't like each other. Maybe you should work on that and start liking your own nation and like your own people, you know, kind of make it work.
Okay, I have an honest question for men. If men feel, I've been told by many men, that they get screwed over in divorce, that they end up getting all of their money taken, they lose their house, they lose the rights to their kids. They tell me that divorce rips them of everything, puts them in financial ruins, if you will. So then my question is, knowing 50% of divorces fail, knowing women file 75% of the time for divorces, why aren't more men asking for prenups? Or why aren't more men asking for postnups? If they're under the belief that they will get taken for everything that they have in the event of a divorce, and their odds are 50-50, there's a 50% chance that you're going to get a divorce. Why are you not asking for prenups and postnups? I genuinely want to know what the reason is. If you feel like you have so much to lose in the event of a divorce, why are you not protecting yourself?
All right, so allegedly, Anthony Edwards just paid this woman, his baby mama, 18 years of child support up front to avoid dealing with her and all her drama. Drama means every single time she gets angry, she'll go file for an increase in support. Every time he gets a new business deal, she's going to go file for an increase in support. Once he has a new woman, she's going to go file for an increase in support. Once he has a baby with that new woman, she's going to go file for an increase in support. If he ever wants 50-50 custody, she will fight tooth and nail because that will be going against her check, her only source of income. So he decided with his little crystal ball that he would avoid all the BS and set an example for all young men on how to remedy this situation. If she threatens you before your baby even takes his first breath, go see a lawyer and have them tell you how much money you'll be paying every single month based off of your income for child support. Then go get yourself a loan and have that same lawyer represent you in family court so you can pay 18 years up front and save yourself the drama, mental anguish, stress, threats, the thoughts of unaliving yourself, and walk away with your peace. Because at least when you're making those monthly payments back to the bank for that large loan you took out, the bank will not tell you ain't shit. They won't tell you that little bit of money you're paying back ain't shit. They can't threaten to increase your payments, and they cannot interfere with your new relationships. And the bonus is that you'll be getting a better credit score because you'll be making your payments on time every month. Then you'll be able to say you have discipline, experience with loans and managing your money, and when that child turns 18, you can teach that child how to manage their money and their lifestyle as well. But just don't make this mistake more than once because you're not going to be able to afford to take out more than one loan.
Hey ladies, y'all be safe out there. I just watched this video of this dude basically saying that a lot of men really do not like relationships. They really don't want to be in them. The only reason why they're in them is because the women want to be in them. And then he goes to say that men really just want to have fun. Like, they are just looking for fun times. They really don't want relationships. And the reason why a lot of men get into relationships with women is because they know guaranteed that they're going to be able to have fun with this woman. Like, they're not going to have to go search for it. It's right there in front of them. Then he goes to say, we just like to have fun. We don't want to settle down. We just want to go from women to women and women to women. But if you love to have fun, that means that not only would you have fun with the women, you are willing to have fun with men as well. Like, I really be real cautious of the men that just like to have multiple women or just like to have fun all the time, because those really be the ones that will go to the men. Like, they will go wherever the fun is, they are willing to go. And I feel like dudes that, especially the ones that are like serial cheaters that just can't stop cheating, that just can't stop messing around, those be the ones that I do not trust around my children. I don't trust them around kids at all, because I feel like they are willing to have fun with whoever. They don't care who it is. Like, they'll do whatever it takes in order to reach the limits that they're trying to reach. They are willing to do that, and they don't have no off button to it. Like, there are no exceptions. Ladies, be safe out here. These men, they ain't right.
Take care of the man that takes care of you. There's so much advice on the internet telling women to, play man, get that money, do that, whatever. You gonna do that. But when you have a good man, make sure you take care of him. Make sure he is fed. Make sure his mental health is right. Make sure that he is working out. Make sure that he is not drained. Make sure that his back is rubbed. Make sure that he has a home-cooked meal every day if that's what he wants. Don't be spending all his money while he's high and dry and broke and you loaded over there. I feel like we have gotten to this mentality of like the rappers, girlfriends, and baby mamas, and everybody want that kind of lifestyle. Women who are actually looking for a partner. If you are looking for marriage and happiness and stability and companionship, you cannot be selfish. Now, if that man ain't worth nothing and you just getting what you can out of the situation, then by all means do you, boo. But if that man makes sure that you are respected, happy, taken care of, have all the nice things that you like, you need to make sure that he gets the same in return. I feel like this is why a lot of men are getting to the point where they're saying like marriage is no point for men. What are they getting out of marriage? And it's the same way for women. They feel like they're not getting certain things out of a marriage. But speaking from a perspective of having a good man that takes care of you, it has to be reciprocated. Don't be selfish, please. Not with a good man.
All right, guys, I need answers. I want to know why men in Australia do not approach women. I need to know. There's so many opportunities for you guys to approach us. Grocery store, gym, in the club, in a bar, in the street, whatever. There is a nice and polite and healthy way to approach women. I haven't been approached, and I know that multiple other single women have never been approached by a man. This is a genuine question. I want to know what it is. Like, why do men not approach? Why is there a trend of this? Like, and everyone from overseas comes to Australia and they're like, I've never been approached. Men don't ask me on dates. What is it? I want market research. I want to know why. Comment below. If you're an Australian man, tell me. I want to do market research.
I hate to tell you ladies, but men are done with being nice guys. I love a nice guy, but you know the expression nice guys finish last? That is the truth nowadays. Nice guys do finish last, which is why most men are done with being a nice guy. And they are like, you know what? If the women are going to be toxic, I'm going to be toxic too. I can be just as horrible as you. And women, you're going to hate it. You might thrive on the drama now you're young, but as you get older and you want a nice guy, you want to settle down with a nice guy, you'll find there are no nice guys left. Or the very few nice guys that are left have been snapped up by the nice girls, and you, with all your love of drama and your toxicity and your fucking me, are going to end up alone being eaten by cats like Bridget Jones. That is what's going to happen. Well, obviously that wasn't the ending for Bridget Jones, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think now is the time when women need to understand that nice guys are good, and that you need to start dating the nice guys before they've all disappeared. So men, let me know in the comments. Are you done with being a nice guy? Have you always been a nice guy, but now you're like, do you know what, I'm not doing it anymore? Or are you a nice guy through and through and you'll never change? I know there are a lot of nice guys still left out there, and I just feel like a lot of them just can't be bothered to be nice anymore, especially to the modern women. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'm off on a little mini break thing today this weekend. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, it's a secret, but when I get back, I will share all the lovely footage with you. So have a great day.
Excuses guys make not to date you in 2025. I just got out of a relationship like 3 years ago and I'm still healing, and I wouldn't want to put that on you, you know?
I'm just so busy, like during the day I just don't have time for a girlfriend, but if you ever want to meet up past 11 p.m., I'm down.
My mom's getting older, she's like 55, like I want to enjoy this time that I have with her while she's still... but maybe another time.
I mean, financially, I can't be dating anyone. Like, I have a new Xbox to buy. It's bulking season soon. Gonna be buying some extra protein shakes.
If it was like 3 years from now, when I had my life together and everything, then I would want to date.
You're everything I should want, I just don't want to hold you back. We're just so young and there's so many beautiful, angelic fish in the sea. I feel like I'm a blobfish and you're like a beautiful Dory from Finding Nemo, you know? The timing's just off. Fantasy football season's coming up. I gotta invest. I gotta be with the boys. I know I already treat you like you're my girlfriend, like you met my whole family. They love you so much. I get you flowers every day. I take you on dates. But I still am not ready to date. Like, that's too much. I just know I would mess it up.
As if we didn't have enough fun trends going around. For some reason, I think there's a trend where women are coming on here and telling the entire world who they won't date and singling out groups of men. And I just want to say that men for so long have been told now why they're not good enough, not tall enough, not fit enough, don't have enough money. All of the many, many things that women come up with to emasculate or degrade them, that I gotta tell you, they don't care. They don't care anymore, ladies. If you come on here and you're voicing your negativity, they feel like, hey, thanks for letting me know who you are so I can dodge that bullet. Don't think that they're all gonna be suddenly DMing you, because I highly doubt that that's happening. Men are now conditioned, because of women, to believe that women don't have any interest in them. So if you actually hope to come in contact with these men who you find to be potentially suitors, I hope, one, you're ready to put your best foot forward too, but also that you're going to be very bold, because they're no longer allowed to assume that batting your eyes means you have interest. They're no longer able to approach you, because if you think that they're not good looking enough, you're probably gonna make a scene. I don't think these guys care. I'm just letting you know.